Hello, lady.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Ask Auntie Dee. What day is it? It's Thursday. So every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m., it's Ask Auntie Dee live on Balls to Cancer, Facebook and YouTube. Live. There's a whole lot of lives. There's always a whole lot of lives. Let me just turn my microphone up just in case any of you are hard of hearing me dulcet tones. So what are you laughing at?
I'm just gonna take my time. What are you deleting your messages for?
Oh, it's this one. As you can tell, I'm joined in the studio tonight by the PA, Armaj. Hashtag Armaj has returned. Hopefully not for one night only. She comes on the busy nights. She comes when, yeah, they do like to take it in turns. And they're very territorial over me, you see. They get protective over me and jealous when the other one's in the studio. But hashtag girl child had to go out to work. Yes, the word work. Bless her, so she's not back until really late tonight. So we'll get in a few hellos. Hello, beautiful Maggie Tate. How are you, my darling? And Jane. Oh, Jane, you're in. To what do we owe the pleasure of you not working tonight? And Charlie Strong. Hello, gorgeous. How are you, Charlie? Mr. Conway studio. It's not Jeremy Vine. This is my studio, Mr. Conway. And I'd like to say, I hope you're feeling better. My beloved Queen hasn't been very well. And he's been very, very poorly. I don't know if he's been very, very poorly, but he's been poorly. I don't like it when you're poorly. And you need to get back, Andy, and start, firing the digs at me because I miss it when you're quiet. And we've got lovely Daniel Dyer in today. Are you the Daniel Dyer or are you Daniel Dyer, Daniel Dyer? That is the question. If it's the Daniel Dyer, maybe he's just tuning in to pick up a few tips.
Yeah, say not.
Maybe not. We've got the beautiful Elaine Lana in. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Oh no, Jane's off poorly. We've got a house full of sickies tonight then, guys.
Well down the end of the screen.
A house full of sickies and a house full of pregnant people. Talking with, hello, beautiful Kirsty. How are you, my darling?
I mean, that's implemented.
Yeah. Hope you're not keeping it a secret, Kirsty, because we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Now, you can't keep that a secret now, can you? Anyway.
You sharing your life.
Well, no one can, that's true, actually. Guys, don't tell me anything if you don't want anyone to know, because I just can't help myself. I'm really good at keeping a secret, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
I'm really good at keeping secrets, but I do get a tiny little bit carried away sometimes. But if it was a secret, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
That you're not meant to share in a live.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I don't think no, I wouldn't share.
I have a funny feeling knowing you'd forget.
No, do you know what it is?
Oh,
it's when you
say about. Oh no, that was a secret.
Yeah, it's when you see a name. It's association, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like I sing. Yeah, by association, like I sing Kirsty's name, and boom, pregnant jumps into my head. Do you know, one of them ones. Get well soon, Jane Griffiths. It's not nice. I don't like it when people are poorly. The beautiful Heidi's in, and Christina. Hello, gorgeous. I am very well. Thank you very much. And our Julian, who tunes in from the US of A, is tuned in to say again. What does Julian say? Make it do what it is and do what it does, and then he just disappears until the following week. God bless him. Say, Teresa, we've had this kind of like little thing on Twitter, haven't we, today? So I'll get round to that question in a short moment. Elaine, if we can send loads of balls to cancer love to Elaine at the moment. Her mum had to have her mastectomy yesterday. God bless you. You know what I'm saying, Elaine? It's kind of, I know I've been supposed to have been ringing you every day for like the past month, if not year, probably. Do you know what I mean? But I am so bad. I was going to say I need a diary, but I've got one, but I even forget to put things in there as well. But, you know, sending loads of love to you, Elaine, and loads of love to your mum. And again, as you know, if there's anything at all that Balls to Cancer can do, just drop them a message. Diane's in. Hi, Diane. Oh, painful. Jane's damaged ligaments.
How have you done that, Jane?
Madge wants to know, how have you done that, Jane? Because I think she's looking to get a couple of days off. No, I'm joking.
No,
joking.
she's not.
I'm joking. Oh, the beautiful queen is nearly there. He's just awaiting scan results. I know you PM'd me, sweetheart. But he knows how useless I am. Yeah, I am. I am absolutely useless. It's these. Oh, look, there's a little sneak peek at Virgil. I've got Virgil on my screensaver. I am really bad. I've got to be the worst person ever at answering phones, replying to messages, replying to emails,
Answering phone calls.
I said that.
Having your phone on loud ringing.
Oh, that's what it is. I always
having it on loud ringing.
I always forget to have my phone, the ringer up on my phone, in it.
Even the children ring me.
Yeah, you know when you see that, yeah, because like everybody else gets phone calls. Are you with me, mum? Yeah. Why? And I pick up my phone and like 25 missed calls. I would be the worst person ever to try and contact in an emergency.
Yeah. So like when your child's out the street and you're like, son, ring me every minute, but you don't answer your phone.
No, but it's like.
And then he rings me.
Oh, yeah. You with me, mum? You see me, mum? Yeah, she's sitting next to me, not a care in the world, singing away, dancing away. My child's desperately tried to contact me on the phone. Hey ho, I make the most of a break and not having him in the house. Yes, so there you go. If you need me, ring Madge. I kind of always answer your messages though, so well, not quickly.
Better
not quickly. I do get there in the end. Got the gorgeous Kelly Roberts in. How are you, my darling? And Michelle Dawes is joining us tonight. Oh, that's just flew right up. See, I just push a button and then it just goes.
I'm not even lost on where we are.
I'm lost on where we are. I'm just going back up now because we've got so. Oh, this is all right. Hang on a minute.
Say Chet was in the house.
No, I haven't even seen Chet yet. Oh. But I'm going to get down to Chet.
Oh God, he's called Auntie Dee.
Auntie Dee. I am Chet's Auntie Dee. I'm everybody's Auntie Dee, unless it's the kids, because then I'm mum.
Wait, it's Nan.
Wait until it's Nan. Not gonna happen. Not on my watch.
He's out the street with his girlfriend, eh?
Yeah, I think the boy child. I think #boy child. I think he's got a girlfriend.
He's about to be interrogated.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I think he's planned his return strategically, like he's coming back into the house knowing that I'm on a live, and I probably can't question him as to his whereabouts. I'm going to have to install a tracker on him.
Download one on his phone.
I don't know how to download anything on anyone's phone. You can do that. You're his godmother. Don't tell anyone Mike's a nutter.
I know.
I don't have to tell anyone Mike's a nutter, Kelly. Mike is absolutely off his rocker, and I love the bones of him. Honest to God, we need to have another voice note session. Me and Mike have not had a voice note session for ages, for absolute ages. Oh my God, he's one of my favourite scousers. Is our Mike. The boss is in. Suppose we better say hello to him. Hello, Mark Richard. Boss. How are you, my darling? Let's have a look.
Michelle, I always tell me husband's secrets and they don't listen.
See, that's not a bad idea, actually, Michelle. She tells her husband's secrets because apparently men never listen. Selective hearing. I think I've got selective hearing. Exactly, selective hearing. What can I say? Jane Hurl's in. See, this is the thing. Congratulations, Leslie. Leslie became a nan. I'm going to say this morning, but it might actually be yesterday. It was yesterday. Leslie became a nan again yesterday. Congratulations, Leslie. See, it kind of all blends into one. Have you read what James just put?
No.
Jane turned over in bed.
Aye.
Turned over in bed. I mean, I'm laughing at the fact that you ended up tearing your ligaments just by turning over in bed.
That's what she said.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what they're calling it now.
See, that must be what they're calling it now. So, in my eyes, she probably turned over in bed, tried to fire the leg over, and hence the ligaments. The ligaments went. Do you know? I'm laughing, Jane, but I shouldn't because I can imagine your pain.
Heidi.
I can't really. I'm just ignoring Heidi completely. We've got the beautiful Mary Diggins in tonight. Hello, Mary. How are you, my darling? Anyway, like I said, we're completely ignoring Heidi tonight.
Julian.
Julian, you did miss me saying make it what
Put your false in.
Make it do what it is and do what it does. There you go. I've said it twice now, so you can shoot off if you want and come back next week. Elaine, I'll ring you when you're not busy.
Oh.
Good luck to you finding us on that one. I suggest you ring me probably about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, Elaine, when I get up for the middle of the night.
You don't need to know that.
Everybody does it. Everyone gets up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet. Of course they do.
People of a certain age, maybe.
People of a certain age. I'm getting there, Madge. I'm getting there.
You're there.
No, I'm getting there, Madge.
There.
We're in May now.
No.
Yeah.
June.
We're in May, June, July. It's not on a Thursday, is it? Because you know these they won't even give me a night off.
Are you having a day off today?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. She's such a grass. She can't keep a bloody secret. I'm telling you. No, you can't. Oh, Michelle. See, that's just jumped up again. I've lost it again. This is really getting on my nerves now.
Yeah. MRI scan on her brain tomorrow in Birmingham.
Right. Good luck with your MRI scan tomorrow, Michelle. God bless you. Say Wayne Lamott. Who's Wayne Lamott?
Wayne, who are you?
Am I missing loads?
Who are you?
You need to keep up over there, sweetheart, because sweetheart. You need to catch up, sweetheart. Got Sonia in. Hello, Sonia. How are you doing?
It's been ages.
Oh, Madge has missed you. And Chris, Chris. I'm telling you something, Chris. I've been looking at that page, and I've tried to download the app, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm absolutely useless. Right, so
I have to read this out. Watch it.
Go on.
Chet says this guy walked up to him the other night and said, "Quick, do you see a policeman around here?" I said, "No." He said, "Good, stick him up."
See, that's the thing about Chet. His jokes are really some of them are funny, Chet. Let's admit it. No, I'm only joking. Chet does like to bust out the jokes, and I think that's why he's staying on tonight, because in case you guys do not know, we're joined by an absolute legend tonight, an absolute legend, Mr. Les Dennis. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I haven't done my yes day yet. That's something we have to plan. I'll have a word with my people.
My people will speak to your people.
My people will speak to no people, and then we'll get this yes day sorted. Maybe a full yes day. Do you think a full yes day?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking maybe a couple of hours.
No, full 9 to 8 p.m.
9 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up. 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock on the evening.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if we did it on a Thursday, we could incorporate Ask Auntie Dee into it as well.
That's why I said 8 o'clock.
Very clever, ain't you, Imagine? Not just a pretty face, are you?
I know this.
Not just a pretty face.
Mary's booked her tickets for the ball. Hotel for 2 nights.
Mary Diggins, good on you. Now, this is what I was going to say. Tickets are selling fast, right? It's Balls to Cancer's 10th anniversary Christmas ball this November. Tickets are currently £55 per person, but you get a 3-course meal and entertainment. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing a duet with Kavanagh.
Huh?
Yeah, did you not know? Where were you the night at Kavanagh?
properly at home.
Yeah, you're probably skiving. Absolutely
Probably
skiving. I am going to be doing a duet with Kavanagh.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're doing Kylie and Jason. We're going to do a Kylie and Jason
Oh God.
tune. Yeah, we're going to do.
That means McBride will probably join in.
McBride, if he's there, is more than welcome to record it, but not join in because he's not stealing my thunder with Kavanagh.
Kavanagh.
So yeah, we've got amazing guests and some absolute fantastic VIP guests joining.
The boss has had a great idea for June.
Oh, the boss has
June
had a
is the
great.
100-mile challenge. Don't forget, people.
I can't do 100 miles. You want
Of course
to run
you can. No, you walk 100 miles throughout the month. It's the June challenge.
For me?
For raising money for everyone. June
Okay.
challenge, 100-mile challenge.
All right then. 100 miles.
I would walk
100 miles and I would walk 500 more. I'll get to that then. So tell me, should we talk about that in a minute?
Yeah, go back to the ball.
Yeah, we'll go back to that in a minute. God, she just interrupts at such the wrong time, doesn't she?
You've a bad training ball.
Huh?
Go back to the ball.
The Christmas ball, Chris, it's in a hotel, the Ramada Park Hotel in Wolverhampton. It doesn't sound glamorous, but trust me. Wolverhampton don't sound glamorous, does it? Apologies to anyone from Wolverhampton. But it is, it's just the best night ever. It really, really is. So what you can do is if you visit ballstocancer.com, yeah, you can have a look because obviously the tickets are on that website for the ball and the tickets are also on that website for our All-Stars football game in June, the 26th of June. Check you out, Mr. Fitzy. Me hubby, what are you doing in here? See, what you doing in here, Fitzy? So early. Normally you log on about 2 days late. I don't know if that's a joke or not.
I don't know. I'm just stop shouting. Sorry, Andy.
Right, I don't think it is a joke, actually. Chris lost his ball in Christmas 2018. Well, listen, I think it'd be a great, what's the word? In tribute to your lost ball, I think you should come to a new ball. Yeah, I really think you should. Get your tickets, a couple of nights in a hotel. Way sorted. Throw in a couple of cobs. Ooh. See, 3 miles a day, and this
That's
is
not
all.
far.
Huh?
That's around the Reza about 4 times.
Round the Reza?
About 3 times, actually.
I think it's longer than a mile round the Reza, you know.
No, it's not.
There it is.
We did it once and we measured it.
Did it once?
Yeah.
I'm sure we walked around the Reza twice. Pamela, oh, hi, Pam. How are you, my darling? It is. It's absolutely gorgeous there, Pam. I've been there for, I think about 4 years now. I have the honour of attending the Balls to Cancer Christmas Ball. It's absolutely fantastic. Just looking at our Madge, she's doing
Chris wants to know what a cop is.
We're doing what you'll find out now. If he stays tuned in till the end of the show, he'll find out what one is.
Oh, Fitzy.
Oh, see, true love that is, isn't it? He's just got in from working away in Liverpool, and the only person he wanted to see was me. That's why I love you, Fitzy. I absolutely love you. And I can't check it now. Kelly's just said, check your voice notes. Mike sent you one. Trust me, I can't check my voice note on a live because I wouldn't trust anything. I can't trust anything that he sends through. So I'm definitely not checking my voice note from Mike Roberts until after this show and until the kids have gone to bed.
Oh, God.
So there you go. Ooh.
No, you just seen that
News
one.
just in, guys. News just in. Balls to Cancer are in the process of signing up another act for the ball. I hope they don't cancel my duet.
Please cancel a duet. Please cancel a duet. Please cancel a duet. I'll actually pledge money to cancel the duet.
Got Madge over there saying that she'll pledge money to cancel my duet. So if anybody out there wants to pledge more to ensure that I do get to do my duet with Kavanagh, then please do. So there you go. How's it going over there?
Gone good, how's it going?
She's watching the telly. How's it going over there?
Watch the
Oh, it's
telly,
going
I'm
good.
watching
It's
my
going
phone,
good. Scrolling through her phone.
I can't wait to hear you sing. So let's not put ourselves through that.
Any like previous messages we might have missed, Madge?
No, I.
Oh, Dawn! That might be my bad. And I'll tell you why. Dawn's just messaged, has Ken got his tickets yet? Which has just reminded me that I was... No, I didn't. Dawn, I promise you.
Boss, can you listen to this message?
Ken messaged me after the last live a couple of weeks ago. When did Ken come on? It was Dawn, like going gaga over.
Which one?
Yeah, I can't think anyway. It was a few weeks ago, basically, because he hasn't got PayPal, and I said that's okay. I'll find out how else you can order tickets, and I completely forgot. So that's the reason why. Dawn, I promise.
No.
Yeah, I promise. Annette Baden. Oh my God! Yes, we could get it because what are we called? What were we called? Me and Annette Badland, the Dirty Divas.
Yeah.
Because Annette Badland can crack out a rude joke or two.
Yeah.
You know.
She's funny.
Isn't it?
Funny.
Honest to God, she really is. Mayor of London. Oh, I get it now. Of course. Lawrence Fox. Oh God, yeah. It's today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody. The big debate going on Twitter. I completely forgot about that. Mum might be bringing her date, the possible new Lord Mayor of London. I think that one will be really, really interesting. To be fair, we won't find out till when. Duchess of Dudley. It would suit you, Jane. It really, really would suit you. You're an absolute queen. You really are. And I love the bones off you. There you go.
Teresa, what's the cancer of ear fruits for £10 a pair?
Have they really got earplugs?
I don't know, Bob.
Well, we were having a little look actually. We were checking out the merch just before the show, weren't we, Madge? Oh, I didn't know you could get balls to cancer flip-flops.
You can.
Yeah, of course we can. Well, I know that
you
now.
Can get a travel mug.
Yeah, a travel mug. And then our Madge goes to, one of them cups that you use in the car. I'm like, yeah, Madge, I know what a travel mug is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, sometimes she talks to me like I'm a wee child. There you go. You don't need PayPal, Dawn. You can pay as a guest. So you don't need an account. And it'll be absolutely amazing, to be fair, because I know Kelly and all them will be there as well. Oh, I know.
Hello.
There's Ken and his little swear word. Ken, we're not allowed to swear.
Please do not
on
swear.
A live.
You are on balls to cancer.
Can you pay on the gate for the footy day? Bear with caller putting you through to events. Events!
Bear with caller putting you through to the boss.
Our All-Stars football game is on the, oh God, I'm so used to it, 26th of June.
That's correct.
Yes, see, I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better. And we've got a cracking team already. But again, if you guys want to play against our Balls to Cancer All-Stars football team, all you have to do is drop a message to Balls to Cancer. It's £100 per person. Every penny goes to the charity. But obviously, you could be in with the chance of me coming and rubbing your thigh if you have a little accident. That might put you off. It might not put you off. A lot of people out there might think, oh my God, I'll pledge the £100 just for Dee to have a little rub on my thigh.
Right.
Our Madge are very impressed.
Please sell football tickets only.
Right then, apparently that's not a very attractive proposition. But like I said, if you want to go up against a Balls to Cancer all-stars football team, all you have to do is drop a message to balls2cancer.com. You can find them on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Now, people, this is where I'm going to completely and utterly ignore every single one of your comments like I do every week, because I am over the moon and overjoyed to welcome into the Balls to Cancer Ask Auntie Dee studio tonight's very, very special guest, Mr. Les Dennis.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right, Les. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Yeah, I'm having a good Thursday evening.
Well, that's good. You look fantastic.
Are they calling it some kind of, because of the voting, aren't they calling it some kind of special Thursday today?
See, it would have been special anyway, voting or not, because obviously we're blessed to have you here with us tonight. Have you been out to vote, Mr. Dennis?
I haven't, because I moved house recently and didn't get the vote, didn't get all that in place in time. So sadly, I haven't. Have you?
But
I
have, yes, but it's not one of them little. If it had been a general election, it's a different kettle of fish. But hey, let's not talk politics. Let's talk about you.
All that stuff, do we? Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about you. They're all sick to death of me because I've been doing their editing now for half an hour already. They love me, really, Les. They absolutely love me. First things first. Can I thank you for giving up your time to just pop on here tonight and just support the amazing charity that is Balls to Cancer?
Well, I really, really believe that it's a very important charity, to support. And anything we can do, and anything we can do to make sure that fellas check themselves. A few years ago, well, let me see, it's about 20 years ago now. I found out that I had a benign tumor on one of my testicles and had it removed. I was very lucky, but a lot of people aren't lucky. So, check them out every day. Check them out.
And that's just saying, it's kind of like, because when you think how sort of, how a lot of men don't sort of talk about it so much now, and then you're 20 years ago. So obviously, thank goodness that you did go and you did get it checked out. And, obviously you're here now. God bless you.
Yeah, absolutely. Still here.
Oh, don't you dare go anywhere. Don't you dare go anywhere. So the early days, obviously everybody's just been going mad on our social medias because we give out clues on a Monday as to who our special guest is. And I think this is probably our biggest winner spinner, the biggest winner spinner we've ever had of people getting it correct. Now,
really?
Obviously, yes, I'm all for a Balls to Cancer headband because we completely forgot to tell them that's what they'll be winning this week, a Balls to Cancer headband. Now, obviously, you first came to life as a comedian.
Yeah.
You first came, obviously, into the public eye as a comedian. And it's quite, you do hold the record for the highest ever score, is it, on Funny Faces? So it's called
on New Faces.
New Faces. I'm looking at Madge, you see, and I'm thinking Funny Faces. I'm like,
well,
Funny Faces. But
apparently that's true. Somebody posted that recently that I got, I think, 119 out of 120 on the viewers winners show, and it was only Tony Hatch that marked me down that one point. But Tony Hatch in his day, and he's still a friend, Tony, I love him, he's a lovely man. Tony was absolutely the kind of Simon Cowell of his day, but as the judge he did say what he felt, and whereas I was on that panel was Arthur Askey. And Arthur used to give everybody 10. And once you give everybody 10, there's nowhere to go. So at least by Tony marking down, it meant that when he did like somebody, he could mark them up.
Oh, see, I like his style. I absolutely love his style.
I love the fact
and then obviously
faces.
Sorry?
I love the fact that you thought it was called Funny Faces. That's a great for a new show.
New faces, funny faces, exactly the same kind of thing. And it's kind of there's a fine line between a new face and a funny face, Les.
We recorded it in Birmingham at the old ATV studios.
They were on Broad Street, weren't they? Them ones, I remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously, you know, it just completely took off for you then, because comedy back then was just, well, it was funny.
Well, it was,
which helps, I suppose.
I think, you know, I understand what you're saying. I mean, a lot of people say, what, you know, entertainment isn't the way it used to be. But what we're looking at is, if you look to the past, you look at the glory shows, you look at the top shows, and you think they were fantastic. But there was a lot of dross then as well, the same as there is always, you know. So, you know, I think comedy is alive and well and very healthy right now. You've only got to look at Would I Lie to You, that kind of show, and Have I Got News for You, and they're hilarious shows. So there's still great comedy out.
I do like them. That's what I'm saying. I do kind of like. I'm the type of person. It's like really weird. It's kind of like I'll be watching things and the kids will go, "Oh, I love him. He's really funny." I'm like, "Nah." And it's kind of like it takes a lot to sort of kind of like make me laugh. If that makes sense. I mean, I was roasted the once, you know, Les. Have you ever roasted anyone?
I've been part of a roast. Yeah, I think when Russ Abbott was celebrated by the Variety Club, the whole idea was that everybody got up and did a roast on him and had a go at him in a nice way. I mean, that's what a roast is. It's an American term, isn't it? And I think they did try to introduce it as a TV show over here, but it never quite took off. I think because we're politer. You know,
well, I wish the ones that tried to roast me were polite. Kind of.
Who was it? Who was roasting you?
I had Richard Blackwood. I had Kane. Who was it? Maureen Younger. I had her. She was a female comedian. And then three blokes. Mr. C was one of them. It was funny, but obviously I gave as good as I get, Mr. I gave as good as I got, Liz. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's one of them ones. But you know, never invite me for a roast because I do think I said, no, hang on a minute. You know what I mean? Where's me beef and me chicken and me Yorkies? So I'll definitely double check in future what kind of roast people are inviting me along to.
Yeah. You can't go without a Yorkshire pudding. It's got to be, even if you're having chicken, you've got to have a Yorkshire pudding.
See, now this is a big debate, isn't it? Because I do Yorkshire puddings with anything.
Me too.
But there's other people that only do Yorkshire puddings if you're having beef.
I know. Well, that used to be the whole idea. I think it used to, in Yorkshire, it used to be that you'd get Yorkshire pudding sometimes as a starter. And the idea was that you might then, you know, it was after the war when people couldn't afford a massive joint, and the idea was to fill you up before you got to the meat, so you didn't want so much meat. So that was the whole idea of Yorkshire pudding in the first place. And then after that, you'll get it for dessert as well with some jam and a bit of cream or custard.
See, I like that. I do say that, but I've never had one as a pudding. Is it a pudding or a dessert?
It's the same. It's a pancake mix, isn't it? So, you know, it's a pancake that's risen.
See, I know Heidi's going to be on here going mad because, as Heidi commented, honestly, we have followed Heidi's Facebook because she's absolutely useless at making your homemade Yorkshire puddings. Now, I'm not the best. They turn out like flying saucers. Like, if you got hit by one of my homemade Yorkshire puddings, you would be out for about a week. How do you make the perfect Yorkshire pudding?
Mine are perfection.
James Martin, I can hear that, Heidi. They sound like they're great. James Martin's recipe is the one I use, and he kind of says that you have to add the eggs one at a time instead of throwing all three in and then whisking up. You've got to add them in slowly, like you add the milk in slowly, and you add the eggs in slowly one at a time, and then you get the best batter. But my kids love pancakes, so I make that mix all the time.
See, I'm good at making pancakes, but I can't make. I think my problem is I just chuck everything in the bowl in one go, and then just mix it from there. It's a time thing, isn't it? It's a time thing. Loads of people are coming in here and stuff. Jean, we're just going to ignore because apparently she's on her third brandy already. It's kind of like...
Enjoy, G.
And I'm telling you, she's absolutely amazing, Les. She really is. We've got the best ever Family's Fortune presenter. I mean, that was just absolutely amazing. Can I ask you, did you ever, in all the times that you were filming Family Fortunes, have to pay anyone any money yourself out your own pocket?
I did. There was one time when the question was, name a way you toast somebody. What would you say? What would you? I'm asking you.
What would I say?
Somebody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Bottoms up. Yeah. All raise a glass. And this woman said, over an open fire. And I said, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself. And it was up there. It was It was one of the answers, over an open fire. So I had to give her the £12. It was luckily only 12 people had said it. So I was all right.
Oh my God, can you imagine? And I think that's what gave it away, because the second line of the clue we put was what? If it's up there, he'll give you the money himself. Like, ping, ping, let's Dennis. And I'm like, oh my God. So that catchphrase is just 1,000,000% just completely and utterly stuck with you. It really has.
That's another show we did at Broad Street. We started Family Fortunes in Birmingham, and we moved to Nottingham eventually. But the first couple of series that I did was at ATV in Birmingham.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? And that's what I'm saying. It's like it's so well. Obviously, a lot of it's kind of moved to Manchester now, which we'll talk about again in a minute. It's like because from like obviously we've got loads of people asking, Les, and I don't know if you still can. Can you still do, or do you remember when you used to do your impressions of the beautiful, lovely Mavis?
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that one day you'd be in Coronation Street?
I couldn't believe it. No, I mean, I was such a fan of the show that I did Mavis. I did all of the characters. Ken Barlow and Phyllis, and Mike Baldwin. I did a lot of characters from Coronation Street when Dustin and I were performing together. Dustin G. And so to eventually get to be in Coronation Street was such a thrill. Especially to become Gail's husband. I mean, she's still called Gail Rodwell. So Michael Rodwell, in a way, he's still got a history there. She's still, until she, I mean, Gail has been married a few times. I was husband number, well, they say I was husband number 6, but I wasn't husband number 5 because she married Brian Tilsley twice. So she got married 6 times, but she only had 5 husbands. So, unless she gets married again, and, Gail could easily get married again. She seems to like a bit of wedding cake.
And I was going to say, surely, obviously, you get this script and it's sort of saying, you're going to come in, you're going to marry Gail, and straight away you thought, right, that's me gone.
Well, when I first got the script, it didn't say I was going to marry Gail. It said I was going to burglar a house, and that's what happened. I was the burglar. I didn't even have a name at the beginning. I was the burglar of Gail's house. I knew that the storyline was going to develop, but we had no idea that they were going to get married. But I knew that they were going to probably become I was going to be Gail's love interest. But I had no idea that I was going to become the 5th or 6th husband.
And a very, very near a victim of that Pat Phelan fella. Who?
Well, I kind of was a victim of his in the sense that I was the first one that his first victim. But whereas he murdered and killed the others, what he did with me was even crueler. I think he let me die. He watched me as I lay there, having had a heart attack. He didn't call the police. He didn't call an ambulance. He just sat and watched me die, which is very cruel. But Connor McIntyre and I are great mates. We've done Panto 3 times together since. We've been Michaela and Felina as ugly sisters together. And we last year went to Plymouth and did Robinson Crusoe together.
Oh, and that's kind of like, is that kind of where your heart is now? Because you are sort of like, when you left Coronation Street,
Yeah.
you kind of went onto the big stage, didn't you? I mean, what was it kind of like? Like growing up, did you always kind of want to be sort of on the stage or on the TV screens, or were you, just loving the comedy side of it?
I loved, when I was a kid, I loved watching Sunday Night at the London Palladium, and
Yeah.
wanted to do what Jimmy Tarbuck and what those comedians that came on the show did. And then as I got older, I wanted, to act as well. So, I always made a decision very early on to follow a drama path as well. So I seem to be able to, I'm lucky. I get a mixture of jobs, like I recently did a Jimmy McGovern moving on BBC One drama, and I did Birds of a Feather at Christmas with lovely Leslie Joseph playing opposite Leslie in that, and Linda Robson. So I get a mix, I get a mix of. I haven't done a game show since. Well, no, I have done a game show since Family Fortunes, but it was a show called In the Grid, and it was a good show, but it didn't last that long. So I love the fact that I get a chance to do lots of different things.
See, and this is loads of people have come in and says, did you enjoy extras with Jean's called him Tricky Ricky? She does Tricky Ricky. I think she's on her 5th brandy now, Les, if I'm honest.
Get that brandy down, yeah. Yeah, it was. I loved doing that show. It was a thrill because 1 week it was Ben Stiller, 1 week it was Samuel L. Jackson. The A-listers were incredible, and then there was an episode that was devoted to me. So I was thrilled to be working with Ricky. He was a great laugh, and I think in a way, his shows are the kind of show that you watch from behind the sofa. You feel embarrassed about them, and I had to embrace that and be prepared to laugh at myself, and I was. So it seemed to be a reinvention for me. So great show to do.
And that's the thing, I think, with Ricky. Ricky's what I'd sort of say, like a serious comedian, if that makes sense. He's funny by just being so straight and kind of, and I think I do like that. That's kind of what makes it. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it?
Show Afterlife is incredible, I think, because it's very moving and kind of at times heartbreakingly moving, but at other times hilariously funny. He deals with life. He deals with the kind of the warts and all of life, and life is funny and life is sad.
Oh, it really, really is. We've had a couple. Can we possibly, do you think, get a couple of impressions out of Mr. Les Dennis tonight?
Well, I don't do any impressions anymore. I mean, I can still do my Mavis. I can still.
Oh,
Always going to be there, I don't really know, but I don't. I kind of decided, that. When I went with Dustin G, we did it. That's what we did. We did impressions, and he was fantastic. And after that, when I did Family Fortunes, I decided that I didn't need to do that stuff anymore because there are better impressionists than me. There's Rory Bremner, John Culshaw. They're great impressionists. I occasionally come up with a voice of. I find that I do characters now rather than impressions. Yeah.
Right. Teresa's actually said, and this is, is there any chance that you can do an impression of me?
Of you? I can find
do you have a good Robbie voice, Les?
You say something and I'll see, say one of your catchphrases.
One of my catchphrases. What's one of my catchphrases?
Welcome to Auntie Dee.
Yeah, welcome to Ask Auntie Dee on a Thursday. Get your balls out and get checking.
Welcome to Ask Auntie Dee on a Thursday. Get your balls out and get checking. There you go.
God, so this was see that wasn't too bad, to be fair. But I mean, come on, accents. Do you always like? I don't know. I can't do another accent for love nor money. I just really can't. But obviously, being an actor.
I love accents, and Midland accents is a really good accent for comedy. When I did a show called Engie Benji with Ant and Dec, it was a kids show, animation show, and it was a big show at the time. And I played Pilot Pete, and I decided that Pilot Pete was from Birmingham and that he loved his plane. I love my plane, but he was kind of like very laconic and quiet and quite sad, but funny. I love playing it.
I'll allow you that one because I was listening in there because there's a fine line, as we all know, between a Brummie accent and a black country accent.
Right, of course there is, and I wouldn't know that. It's like I can do my estimation of a Birmingham accent or a Midlands accent. But if somebody does a Liverpool accent and it isn't quite right, I know it isn't right because I'm from there. And it's the same as knowing when somebody is doing an accent rather than being from that place.
See, and this is what I absolutely love. I mean, I've got Mike on the phone, and I haven't got him on the phone, but he's on my phone, and he's my friend. He's a Scouser as well, and oh my God. Voice messages I get from him just absolutely crack me up. But can I say as well, I'm because you're a Red, aren't you? You support the Red side of Liverpool.
I do. Yeah, I do, absolutely. I'm
not a great season, but great taste.
I'm the kind of Red though that believes that if Everton do well, it's for the city. I'm not a kind of like when Liverpool play Everton, of course I'm for Liverpool rather than Everton, but I never want Liverpool. I don't want Everton to. If Everton were in the FA Cup final, I would want them to win. Whereas a lot of people, in a city, don't want their rivals to win. It's a funny old game, football, in that way, isn't it?
Oh, it most certainly is. And just another, do you ever think Steven Gerrard as manager of Liverpool? Can you see it happening? I've got to go, please.
I mean, he's a great character, and that's where his future seems to be going, and he's got the passion for it. But Klopp, I think, is amazing. I don't know. I think they've missed the 12th man this season and this year. They so rely on that the Kop and the Anfield atmosphere. So I don't know what's going wrong.
And again, fingers crossed, with everything being lifted sort of, gradually, etc., that, things will be able to change and we'll be able to start, going back to sports and back into the theatre. So what's next for Mr. Les Dennis? Where can we catch you? What are you doing?
I've got a film coming out, actually, and it will be in the cinemas in the autumn, and it's called Sideshow. And it's about an aging kind of over the top, over the hill psychic played by me, and he gets kidnapped, and it's kind of like a dark comedy. This couple, this young couple, well, they're not actually a couple, but it's a bloke and a woman who decide to kidnap him, and it's got a great cast. April Pearson, who was in Skins, a wonderful actor called Nathan Clark, and Anthony Head, who, of course, we all know from Buffy and the Vampire Slayer and so many. So that comes out in the autumn in the cinemas. So that's my next project. And also on Channel 5, I think it should be out next month. I've done a show called, it was called Five Go Fishing, but it's now changed to Fishing in Scotland's Lochs and Rivers. There's me and Fern Britton, Ian Botham, Linford Christie, Rosemary Schrager, and lovely Shane Lynch. We all go fishing across the Scottish countryside. We did that last summer, and it was such a wonderful trip to do in the middle of
amazing characters there as well. So I reckon that would be an absolute fantastic show. Now, Les, just before we let you go, obviously now you've spent so much time in Birmingham, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? It's like with shows and filming, etc. What's your favourite cob, Les Dennis?
What's my favourite?
Cob.
Cob.
Yeah.
What's a cob? You mean like a sandwich, like a roll, a cob?
Correct. But obviously us brothers, we call it a cob. But you caught on pretty quick. Normally we have people we do in hysterics.
In Liverpool, we used to call it a cob. So
Did you?
Yeah. So I quite like a ham and tomato cob.
Oh, that sounds nice. Nice, proper, like proper thick ham in it. None of this like.
And lots of real butter, maybe a little bit of mustard, but not much.
Oh, you lost me at that bit, Les Dennis. You lost me at the mustard bit. I'm just imagining childhood trauma with a jar of mustard. Oh, God bless you. But Les, listen, thank you so much for popping on this evening and having a little chat. And we wish you all the best for the future. And like Sue's just said, that's absolutely brilliant. We can't wait. We're all going to go and we're going to see the film when it comes out in the cinema.
I am doing something in the West End as well, but I can't tell you that because it's not announced till tomorrow. So look out for that. So I am going in to be in the West End. So
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Les, thank you so much for popping on.
To all your viewers, really support Balls to Cancer because it is a wonderful, wonderful charity. Amazing work that you guys do, and I am so proud to be an ambassador.
Oh, and talking to which, if ever you wanted to get your kit off, Les, or put your football kit on, or even just come to a party, we've got a great big 10th anniversary ball in November. If you're not doing anything, we'd love to have you. If you fancy football with Razor Ruddock in June, we'd love to have you. But my people will message your people, Les. But listen, thank you so much for supporting Balls to Cancer. It means the absolute world to us.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Oh, God bless you. You take care. Bye, Les. Bye.
You put the phone down. No, you put the phone down. No, you.
I've had to do that and bring people back on because they're like, I don't know how to leave. I said, well, I don't know how to make you leave. Oh, bless you. You take care. Much love.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye. You're still there. Bye. Oh, guys, all your comments are absolutely fantastic. See, we've got Chris Weston jumping on now. You can tell what kind of people he likes. You know what I mean? Razor apparently is Chris Weston's new best mate. Oh no, let me tell you now, guys. Leslie's fine. He soon disappeared out the studio, so he knew exactly what button to So there you go. Leslie's favourite cob is ham and tomato. Lost me at the mustard bit. Like I said,
English mustard.
No, Madge, because I'm sure I've told everyone I'm traumatised by mustard. I was traumatised as a child.
You were naughty.
I wasn't naughty. I just kept asking for mustard. My granddad Kelly.
Was it Granddad Kelly? Not Punky?
No, it weren't Punky. It was
Punky
Granddad Kelly. Well, I suppose if you're sitting there trying to eat a sandwich and you've got this little child annoying you, going, "Can I have some? Can I have some? Can I have some? Can I have some?" Which apparently I was doing for about 10 minutes, and he was kind of like, "You want some?" So he put a big spoon of it. And I'm like, I've got sick and everything. I never asked him for any of his dinner ever again. Huh? Ah, dear. Punky had never done that to you because you were his favourite. You know that. Oh, that's the bitter cousin bit coming out now. She's having flashbacks to how Punky wouldn't put her Rice Krispies down in the bowl of cereal because I was his favourite. Oh, it's all coming out now, Madge. It's all coming out now. So there you go, people. Bye, Michelle. I've missed loads because obviously I do. Well, I miss it when I haven't even got my guest in the studio. I just miss everything full stop. How's it going over there then, Madge?
Oh, hang on, I've lost the way.
No, he's having a go. Yeah, you're on about a bit like a stalker.
Yeah,
no.
it's like, hang on, it's gone.
So even Maggie's getting confused now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Brazil. We
Yeah.
haven't done winner spinner.
I'm not going anywhere. What are you on about?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
I'm
treat.
only getting this time.
Whoa!
Everyone's like 5. I was like, whoa.
Chill out. Jeez, Madge nearly matrixed herself across the sitting room. Damn, that would have been something to have on film.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this week's winner spinner. Congratulations again to last week's winners.
Why did you say that? Because you never remember to say
because last week was the end of the month.
Oh,
so it was the football jersey. Now I know who won. Who won?
I know you put yourself in this precarious
Yeah, so I just said I kind of just dig holes for myself, don't I? And I go deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. You know, give me that bloody winner spinner. Let's get this over and done with. People! Whoa! Right, people. Tonight, anybody who guessed that Les Dennis would be our very, very special guest on Balls to Cancer, Ask Auntie Dee, your name has been put on there. The winner. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it now, and whoever's name comes up, you can win a Balls to Cancer headband. Are you ready? Right. It's Andrew McBride. He's never won anything. And have you only just popped into this studio tonight, Andrew McBride? Because I'll delete you and start again. No, Andrew McBride, congratulations. You are the winner of a Balls to Cancer headband. That's a real throwback to the 80s, I'm telling you.
You can wear when you go down back for your birthday thing.
Oh, bless you, Andrew, honest to God. And in 2022, yeah, that's right, and it don't sound right, but it looks like, next year, Balls to Cancer will be holding a Glaston Balls. It'll be a big concert in the summer, and it'll be a whole day long, a whole day. It'll be all day long, a whole day event. So that is something else to look forward to as well. Well, guys, don't forget, please, 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 all support ballstocancer.com. We've got people fundraising at the moment, and that's what we desperately need. We desperately need people wherever you can. Please just donate, raise funds, do whatever you've got to do, but do it for Balls to Cancer. This is that time of night again, isn't it, where I've started taking in so much blooming air. I start hiccuping and little baby burps.
Oh, my God.
I know. The first thing he's ever won. I'm telling you, we kept you hanging on there because I think we're on our 44th or 45th show. Can you guys believe it?
Jesus, by the time we get to 50, you'll be 50.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
50 on your 50th? Well, the night before, obviously. But
do you think our 50th show would be round and about my 50th birthday?
15th of July. Or I don't know, Box will have to work it out.
Depressing. Wouldn't that be great if they could get the whole Liverpool team on for me as a surprise?
Oh, I think I'm busy that night.
I'm going to get my people to talk to anybody's people, to be fair. It's fine. But listen, guys, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for guessing. I love you all. Madge.
Night, love you.
See, she's in a good mood as well. She loves you all. Hashtag girl child isn't even on a break because she'd have popped in.
Boy child,
she loves you. Boy child is going to get beaten up, but because he's not home yet. I'll have you. Good on you, godmother. So listen, guys, until next week, take care, look after yourselves, and I love each and every single one of you.
Her birthday's the 16th of July, boss.
Oh, God. 21.
21 things to go.
Love you all. I could do this.